Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nurul Auliya Yasyfien. You may call me Yasyfien. I'm from class 4D, Department of English Education, with class 3 digit students ID 085. Today, I want to talk about a famous thriller novel. It is very exciting. It has big secrets, space mysteries, and sad betrayals. I will tell you the story of The Doomsday Conspiracy by Sidney Sheldon. Imagine you must find innocent people to protect a state secret, but then you realize you actually sent them and yourself to death. This story happens during the Cold War. It moves from Washington to the Swiss Alps, London, and other secret places in Europe. The story feels tense from the first minute. First, let me introduce the main character, Commander Robert Bellamy. Robert is a top agent for the ONI, or Office of Naval Intelligence. He is in his 40s, very smart, speaks 6 languages, and has a perfect work record. In the past, he was a great jet pilot in the Vietnam War. He survived a bad plane crash, but inside, Robert feels broken. His life is full of sadness because he divorced his wife Susan. Susan was a military nurse in Vietnam. She saved his life. To Robert, Susan was his true love and his reason to live. Sadly, their marriage ended because Robert worked too much on secret military missions. Now, Susan is married to a rich man named Monte Banks. Robert misses Susan every day. He wants to quit his dirty spy job to fix his life. Robert's normal life ends early in the morning at 4 o'clock. He receives a sad phone call from Susan. She says goodbye before she goes to Brazil. After that, he gets another mysterious call. Robert must meet General Mark Hilliard at the ENIAZA headquarters at 6 o'clock. There, he gets an urgent answering mission. General Hilliard explains that a secret NATO weather balloon crashed near Eidendorf, a small village in the Swiss Alps. The balloon carries top-secret military tools. The problem is a tour bus passed by when the crash happened. 7 passengers and the driver escaped out. They saw the crash and then they left without a trace. Robert has a hard task. He must find all the witnesses alone. He cannot ask the Swiss government for help because the mission is a secret. When he finds a witness, he just needs to report the name and location to the general. Then the NSA will make the witness stay quiet. Robert accepts the job to forget his broken heart. He gets a lot of European money and a black credit card with no name. Before he leaves, he has breakfast with his mentor, Admiral Whittaker. He tells the Admiral that this is his last mission. But Robert doesn't know the truth. A secret group led by a man named Janus started Operation Doomsday. They choose Robert because he has no family to look for him. Robert starts his search in Zurich, Switzerland. He pretends to be a magazine journalist. He finds a bus driver named Hans Beckerman. When Robert talks to Hans, Hans laughs. Hans says it was not a weather balloon. It was a UFO. Hans saw two small dead aliens with big eyes in silver suits. Robert is shocked. He pays Hans to show him the crash place, but he only sees pieces of a normal balloon. Robert knows the military put the fake balloon there. Hans also says a photographer saw the UFO too. The photographer took a picture of the passengers in front of the UFO. The photographer wrote down all their names. Robert looks for the photographer. He finds his name, Leslie Mothershed. from London. Robert flies to London. He calls the general to report Hans and the mechanic who help him. But a terrible thing happens. When Robert reports name, the Ineza kills that person. Hans and the mechanic die in fake accident. The secret group wants to kill everyone who saw the UFO. At the same time, in a secret military base, scientists check the dead aliens. They find out that aliens have green liquid, not blood. They are like smart plants, but the scientists panic. The UFO has three seats, but they only have two bodies. This means one alien is alive and walks on Earth. Back in London, Robert meets the photographer and buys the list of names. The witnesses are from many countries. Robert traveled across Europe to find them, but then he reads the news about the dead driver. Robert finally understands. He doesn't protect the witnesses. He helps the NSA kill them. He feels very guilty. He decides to stop his reports and he tries to save the other witnesses. But the secret group knows Robert turned against them. Now, the hunter becomes their prey. Robert is in big danger. The black credit card is actually a GPS tracker. The NSA and other secret police hunt him across Europe. They want to kill him. The most tense moment happens at a train station. The police trap him. Robert must use all his spy skill to escape. The night is dark and rainy. While he escapes, he discovers a sad truth. He finds out who Janus is. Janus is his own boss, Dustin Thornton. Worse, his mentor, Admire Whittaker, also helped this bad group. Robert feels his world crash. His trusted friends want him dead. Finally, Robert makes a smart plan to survive. He goes to an international airport. He uses his secret information about live alien. He sets up an automatic message to the world news. If the police kill him, the news will show the truth about the UFO and the murders. The secret group stops their attack because they fear the news. In the end, the bad boss loses his power. Admire Whittaker feels sorry for his betrayal. The third alien contacts its spaceship. The spaceship level leaves Earth. The aliens believe humans are too dangerous and cruel. The story ends with a sad but peaceful scene. Robert clears his name and leaves the spy world. He lives alone on a warm, quiet beach under the stars. He looks at a picture of Susan. He accepts he lost her forever, but he finally has freedom and peace in his heart. That's all the story of the Doomsday Conspiracy. Thank you so much for watching me. See you in the next video. Bye bye. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.